Welcome to Jason versus the Moon. In this video we're going to be going over a NASA video on their YouTube channel. It's called Station Commander Shares Science with Students. This will be with Chris Hadfield, who is with the Canadian Space Agency, which I recently found out existed. No offense, Canada, just thought, didn't know they had a space agency. One thing I do want to point out, since we're on this photo, is this is, we're going to see this through the video, but you can see on his shoulder here, there is a, what I'm going to refer to as points of light. But, also towards the end, he pulls out this beach ball globe thing. And as if we, aren't already aware that you guys have told us that the Earth is a globe. We don't need to see a toy of it, but that's just my opinion. It's just funny. They keep on, if you've watched a lot of the NASA interviews while these astronauts are supposedly in space, they do a lot of that, pulling out toys that, look like the Earth and stuff like this. So, they say science. They don't explain what the science is 90% of the time, if not more. They just like to use the word because it makes it sound legit. And then they pull out stuff like this. We're doing science. Hey, look at this toy. Hey, check this out. Look over here. And jingling the keys, so to speak, like we're children. So let's move on to the actual point of this video. Credit to NASA. It's over 6 years ago. Why is it relevant today? Well, because there's 500,000 views on it. It's something that a lot of people have seen, and look, I found it just recently, and it's 2019, so it's always relevant if the information is put forth for you to go see. So this is before we start. One last thing I do want to mention is I've done a lot of research, and I'm not sure that I've ever seen anyone else mention the points of light seen through astronauts during ISS interviews, and I see it a lot. So this is definitely something to share and look into for yourself. Does it have to do with green screens and CGI? That's a very good possibility. We're going to let the video play to 36 seconds, and I'm going to mute it for the time being so I can point out some things, and let's go. Already, you have light here and right here around his neck. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to bring it back, and right when the video starts and you see him move his body down, watch that area. You can see the lights go through him, and they stay stationary. When he moves, the lights are in the same spot, but he is moving. And see, look, in that same light that was just through him. Let's go to 14. Let's go to 12, 11. That's fine. This light, just keep your eye right here, is a light in the background. Why are we able to see that light through Chris Hadfield's body? That is a very good question, and I believe, yes, I did. I said, why can you see lights through Chris Hadfield? Look all over his shirt and pants. That's weird. I thought it was a nice thing to put above someone who put Chris Hadfield is cool. That got 191 thumbs up. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He's part of the deception and the lies. Let's continue. Just look. Look at the stuff all moving around through his body once again. And like I said, we're going to play to 36 seconds. Don't worry, we're not going to do this the whole time. I've got this all documented to the minute and second. I want to point this out. You now have, you can now see this point of light, and then these two darker points of light, or dark spots, I'll call them, have now appeared on his right arm that's holding the microphone. That's odd. Let's just continue to watch. You can see how they stay in one spot, but you can see through him. Okay, so we did surpass the 36-second mark. And what I have here is, okay, yeah, the hand holding the mic. Yeah, you got the 2 points of light, and then you got the dark spot right here. When he moves, the dark spot dark spot is part of the background. You can see the background through him. At least when I say that, let me rephrase that to say that you can see the points of light, which are part of the background through him. So just check that out for a few seconds. I think I've proven my point already, but this continues for the entirety of the video. Now look at that. That's a good spot. That's a good catch. Let's go back 45 and continue watching this light as it moves out of his body. Look. Boom. Right in there. And now look, arms back, he's waving, and that light is just hitting him. You got one here, that one's not going away, but let's move to 58. We're almost there, no big deal. 58 seconds, light seen under logo on shirt and elbow on arm holding the mic. Also, you can see the point of light through the mic until 58 seconds. Let's check this out, and the point of light I'm talking about is here, but you're going to see it through the microphone. And in fact, actually, it was already there. Let's go back 1 second. Let's go to 57. And there's a point of light. Just watch right here, and you can see that it comes out away from the microphone. Boom. And it's on his shirt still, okay? But it went through the microphone. So rewind that if you need to. I've shown it twice. We're going to show it again. Okay, and you're going to see the microphone is going to do a rotation, and you're going to see the light through the microphone as it spins. Watch here, right here. Boom. Goes right through it. Okay, so that's super strange. And let's see, what do we got? Let's go to 118. Well, hell, we're already there pretty much, so let's see. Yeah, a little dark spot shows up here on his leg. That's kind of odd. Goes away. I understand it's not much to see, but it's something that stuck out to me. And it's back just again. Let's see, 127. Well, we're already surpassing that, but that's okay. There's supposed to be a point of light you can see in his crotch area. There it is. Right there. Rewind it just a little bit, and just, well, I hate to say it, but I mean, his crotch area is where it's at, so look there. And I'll tell you, right there it appears. Kind of goes away, it appears, goes away. And it just continues to do that for a few seconds on the mic's in the way. Dark spots above his left hand, so his left, that would be this one here. Let's see when those happen. I have it down for 140. So you have a spot right there, but let's see when it goes through his hands. Or did I miss it? I feel like maybe I missed it. Okay, and we'll go to, let's go to 145 to 154. Okay, and we're going to look at 145. And you can basically, you're just going to see so many lights. Here, 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 here. You got a dark spot through his shirt. And we're going to watch that just for a few seconds. Just look at them all over his shirt, right under his neck, on his bicep, his shoulder area. I mean, you can see it. So it's crazy. You can actually see, watch the microphone move a little bit, and it actually seems to kind of like create some fuzziness around it. Yeah, it just seems like it's just not super smooth. Let's go to 251. Now what I have here is point of light above logo on shirt, and to our right of the microphone, which would be right here. Just continue watching, more points of light show up on his right. Over here. Oh gosh, wow, look at all that. Look at all that lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least. Through his, look, through his neck. Let's go and rewind because I don't. Look, right through his neck. His left bicep. Look at that. I mean, what else do you want? I'm trying to show you. I mean, when do you ever see? And then look right here. Look, keep your eyes right here. There's a little dark spot, and you're going to see that's part of the background as well. Right here. Watch. Oh, look, it's right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, guys. 313. And watch this bottom one. Boom. You can see it right through his shirt. And we're going to see it again. Right there. So if you're seeing things in the background through his shirt, his body, what does that mean exactly? 355. Now what I put on here is he squirts water into a washcloth. Eventually the water goes everywhere. Well, he's squirting it anyway. In the ISS. How is that not a problem? When you've got all this stuff, I mean, are we to assume it's all waterproof? Let's go ahead and watch and you'll just see. It's just crazy. I'm going to actually... yeah, let's just play it. Now he's just squirting the water in and stuff, but now he's getting a little crazy with it to show off. There goes a little bit trickling off. Oh, there goes one flying off. But it gets worse. And there's a couple of decent size. There's a bunch of it going off right there. Oh, he just pushes it away towards the camera. Well, what's on the fourth wall? We don't know what's behind the camera. But he's just pushing it away. It's flying up all over, and I guess it's okay. I found that to be strange. See you later. It just, I don't know. This isn't anything. Now you can just see the constant lights through him. Look at him. That is an undeniable, observable thing that you can see. Look through his neck and his skin. And now that same point of light is right here. Look, don't believe me? Then why is it through his neck? And you can trace it all the way back to here. Why? I just don't know why no one's picked up on this yet. Let's go to 408. Yeah, we do need to go there, guys, because I skipped this, and we're going to check this out. What I want you to do is pay attention to down here on his shirt. Notice how his shirt pixelates, and the pixels change patterns at the same interval/time. Basically, every second, this thing, it just changes. So keep your eyes right here, and you're going to watch and see, look right here and follow my cursor. There's a darker, like, patch on his stomach. That's going to change shape. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. That's enough just to give you the idea, but we'll look at it again just real quick, and like I said, I'll move the cursor and everything, but just watch it and look how it changes and how quickly. I mean, what's up with that? That's super strange. You don't see that kind of stuff typically when someone's being filmed. I haven't noticed that, so let's go to 435, which I may have already shown. Let's see. Oh yeah, I said point of light through the mic's head, like where you talk into the mic, which is right there. You can see that. And he grabs it and it's out of the way. So yeah, let's go to 539. 538 is good enough. And basically, I put on here is there's just lights all over his body. So you can see here, here. There's a dark spot, really little one here, and then these lights here. Right here, here, all just all over him, guys. It's just a lot of that basically. We're gonna move into 625, and this is where another guy actually comes in. Let's go a little bit before so we can show him coming in. What I have here is the mic and microphone and guy behind Chris are fuzzy around the edges and do not move smoothly across the screen at all. Pay attention down in this area, and you're going to see a guy come in with glasses. Don't know who he is. I never have seen him on any interviews of any kind, so I don't know if he seems maybe just a cameraman. Check this out. Just comes in, and he's looking, and he just looks fuzzy. Now look as the mic passes. Just real strange. Now watch. Just keep looking at him. And it's like when he moves, his head creates a fuzziness around everything. It's a weird thing. See it, look, it just pixelated right there a little bit. And then you can see it, look, a black dot through his face. Let's rewind just a little bit. And look, there's the dot there. Oh, boom, got him. Got him. You can see, you will watch his nose. On his nose, a thing comes down. Watch, you're going to see it. Look, we got him. It's like his face is being affected by something. You can see the black dot is still going through his face. Oh, you didn't believe me? Well, let me just go back a little bit. And look, it's right here. Right here. There on his elbow and then the guy's face. I don't know. That's just me, man. Let's go to, let's see, 654. We're past all that. Let's go to 850. And I have on here is just lights all over, so just check out his body. I think by now you can see what it is I'm talking about. Around the emblem, on his shoulder, his bicep, down here, under his hand there's some, so we've definitely got stuff going on, for sure. Let's let that play out for a second, and then we'll actually be back. You can see one down here in his, once again, sorry to say it, but his crotch, leg area. Just don't know why people aren't seeing this, and they're supporting NASA with this. It's too weird. I don't see a reasonable explanation for it. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see, where were we going? 1036. Let's go there real quick. And we probably will skip around a little bit because it is basically, it's just all kinds of stuff going on that involves the points of light. Black spots next to Mike disappear at 1046, and then POL's points of light all over Chris. So let's watch. And there's the black spot, probably what I'm talking about. You can see the lights and everything through his body, just like always. There's a little thing that kept going off there. So I'll show that again so we can focus more on that black dot. And what you'll do is focus right here and right in this area. See, it pops up, boom, goes away. Real strange. It's real noticeable as well. Just continue to see that the lights are going through him. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one was a little bit interesting to me because you can actually see a colored point of light in his go through his elbow. This one here. I think the light is this, and let's see what happens. Yeah, You can see through his forearm there that there is a light. You can see through him. There it is still. Now watch as he moves. Now it's gone. It's back. It's gone. And we'll just go back a little bit because, I mean, there it is again. There it is again. 1335. Let's go to that. Probably going to be about the same stuff, but it starts to prove a point. They are hitting it hard. We got right arm, black spots, points of light all over body. So let's see what's up. Oh yeah, look through his arm here. You can see the black spots right there. In fact, we'll just go ahead and rewind that a little bit. What was I at? 35. Look, you're going to see right here, already through his arm, there's 2 black spots. And then just watch that area. They stay stationary while he moves, yet they are going through his arm. Can't see him through the shirt. The shirt's black. Well, that's not true. We have been seeing some darker black spots. Lights here, which we've noticed a lot because it's like a little double light. And so we've seen that throughout most of the video. And then look, there it is there on his shirt. How does it go from your leg to your shirt? Well, that's because we can see the lights through Chris Hadfield, because there's some kind of trickery being used. This is not being filmed from space. I refuse to believe it's all real. Let's go to 1544, and this is going to be basically when he picks up the globe. Let's actually turn on a little bit of stuff, because I'm going to be pausing and talking anyway, so it's not like I'm ripping off their audio, but let's go. Oh, gotta get that globe, son. There it is.
We got time for one last question from Cody.
Greetings from Earth.
Oh, and you know what? Let's. I want to actually rewind and just a little bit, because what's funny here is this question this kid asks. He asked Chris about seeing corporate pollution and chemtrails from the ISS, since he's got the best view of the planet, out of anyone. And Chris, he rephrases the question and proceeds to answer it. So he's real good at damage control. If you've done any research, you are more likely than not aware that chemtrails are a real thing, and there are U.S. patents for it. Look it up. Google is not going to hide it. They have plenty of information. Just Google that shit. So check it out, man. This guy asked about chemtrails.
We got time for one last question from Cody.
Greetings from Earth, Mr. Hadfield. Obviously, being in space, have the best eye view of the globe. I was wondering, what are the effects visible of our constant corporate pollutions and other things such as like chemtrails and such?
Yeah, the question of what changes are people making to the world, and are they visible? And the answer is yes. The places they're most visible is where the most people are, naturally. The biggest cities, over the big cities in China, over a lot of India, and over Mexico City, and over California, over Los Angeles.
Okay, and so you can see, I mean, and he's probably, I shouldn't even say probably. I mean, I can't sit here and prove it, but yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna have more smog and pollution where there's more population at and stuff. So that's not like he's being dishonest, but he did rephrase the question about chemtrails, and so this guy's trained very well. There's no doubt, he's a likable guy and he's professional and all that, but let's go to 1655. We'll go to 1652, and what I have here is the hand holding the globe has a dark spot seen through it, and it stays on there till 1712. We won't watch that far, but let's check out this hand.
Where we've cut down all the trees, or where we have rapidly changed what was
See right
natural.
under,
So the
right
Aral
there.
Sea has dried up,
Keep on
and Lake Chad has
his
dried
left
up,
hand
and
that's on the globe.
the water level in the Great Lakes is dropping a little bit. And you can see those things from space. But there's something else to remember. If you look at the world, it is huge.
Okay. So you can see there that he had a black spot through his hand. And then let's go to 1709, which is just backtracking a little bit. And this will be the last clip I'm going to play on this. And I want to give a little bit of an intro to this last clip. This is paraphrasing, I think. Hopefully it's not word for word, but this is what Chris Hadfield says. The world is huge and beautiful and ancient. The world has been here for 4.5 billion years. And I would have normally accepted that back in the day, but the true reality of things is nobody knows the age of the Earth, and there are certain things that people, you and me, are not meant to know, and we will never know, and we search for answers, yet we cannot find them, or we think we found them, and they're sufficient enough for that time in our lives. But here's the thing that you need to consider. I don't know what type of people I'm reaching out there through YouTube, but consider this. If you are a Bible-believing Christian, Catholic, really I guess anyone who reads the Bible, you take the Bible literally, then you would believe the Earth to be somewhere around 6,000 to 10,000 years old, because you would also then have to be a creationist. That means that if you are a Christian and you say that you're a Christian, in my opinion, and you follow NASA, who gives you information that contradicts what your Bible timeline will tell, how long that life has been on this earth, or how long it's been since the creation, since God created the earth. It's going to be between 6,000 and 10,000 years according to the Bible. And if you're reading the Bible and you're listening to NASA and believing NASA, you're contradicting your own beliefs. But just go ahead and let's check this out, and you'll hear what he says.
But there's something else to remember. If you look at the world, it is huge and beautiful and ancient. And the world has been here for 4.5 billion years. We've only been here for the blink of an eye. We tend to think we're really, really important. But we're only important when we look in the mirror. The world has endured some incredible cataclysmic things in the past. And we're definitely not always doing it good. But there's a lot of the world that is still in pristine conditions. So we can do better. We need to do better. But don't despair. There's still a huge amount of resource in our planet. We just need to take better care of it.
Yeah, man, rock on, and that's why he's a likable guy and stuff, and I can see why people like him, because, like, just what he said right there, man, that's motivational shit, and we do need to do better, and we're all guilty of, I'm sure, polluting the planet, but whatever the case may be, what he says, he speaks a good game, he's a likable character, and he's got lights going through his body, so all I have to say to that is, what's up with that, If you've got any ideas as to what this could be, please hit me up. Thanks for watching.